Doritos, Cheetos, barbecue, Fritos, Lay's.
Y'all ain't hood enough. You gotta start. Y'all ain't hood. You start right here with Doritos.
Yes, okay.
Then you go to Cheeto. Any cheese product already in the hood starts it all right there. So 2 cheeses. Then Fritos, out of respect to your grandmother.
Then Fritos third. You pick Fritos when barbecue and Cool Ranch was still available.
These are super basic. Nobody likes Cool Ranch for real, yo.
Eyes on rise. Oh yeah, it's time. Power Star live. Step into the lime. Light is too bright. The biggest stars ever coming at you live. Melanated hashtags. Get bags or grab some tea. The culture on display. Clapbacks for you to see. Uncut, unfiltered shade like under tree. And every Wednesday, only one place you should be. Power Star live every week a half hour.
Yeah.
Everybody listen to your video?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't like that? Okay.
Ow.
Now, when I'm hungry, I don't know about y'all, but I love chips, but I always go for Doritos. That's always the best chip in that entire box. Am I lying?
You're not lying. You only eat the barbecue kind though when you like hungry, or that's the only one left.
Yeah, but Doritos for the win. Anyway, y'all, welcome back to Power Star Live. This is the livest show on Twitter, created for Twitter, with the amazing content generated by you. Twitter, I'm your sister, Jessie Woo.
And it's your boy, Zilla Valentine. The days of ripping off content and calling it your own are over. We're here to give you the rundown on the funniest, juiciest, and most entertaining things happening on the timeline. My boy Ray Love Jr. is keeping tabs on what's trending. What's going on, man? What do you have for hot hashtags for us today, Ray?
All right, so starting off, I know everyone has heard about this one. We have hashtag Aunt Becky and hashtag Varsity Blues.
Yeah.
So apparently they got together and had some type of college scheme happening, and Lori Loughlin, who was Aunt Becky on Full House, and Lynette Scavo, Felicity Huffman, for those who need to know, apparently they've been paying for their kids to get into college.
That's crazy.
They're not paying for the kids to go into college, but they're paying.
Bribing.
Exactly.
Yes,
That's the right word here.
Yes.
2 things. First of all, Aunt Becky was never my auntie. My auntie is always and will forever be Aunt Viv.
Yes.
It's going to be the first one, the dark-skinned Aunt Viv, who mama stayed by my side, her behind through that damn dancing class. And number 2, I want to know, I have a question for Twitterverse. How is it that y'all are, the Aunt Beckys are cheating a system that's designed to benefit you? Like, does that make sense?
They were cheating.
Yeah.
Look, if you got a $500,000 to pay someone to pay college tuition, you don't need college at that point. Just let your daughter be a YouTube star. Let her make little videos. She should make lip fillers like a Kardashian. Like, she good. She good.
Especially when it's your alma mater. Like, do you not have enough clout there on your own?
Exactly.
What was your reputation?
Exactly. But shout out to us who actually have to work hard to get into college. Let's make some noise for those of us who actually, study.
Yeah.
And let's make some noise for the athletes out there who actually sacrifice their time and their bodies to get into college. And you have them who are actually paying these colleges to lie about their athlete history. Like, who does that?
The NCAA says you are getting an education. That's all you're gonna get. But meanwhile, Becky and Aunt Vicky or whatever, she giving $1 million and $1 billion for her kid to go to college. That is trash.
Yeah,
and these were Ivy League schools, so you know they already have a coin. Exactly.
Shout out to the HBCUs.
That's why I went to one.
How did Twitter react from all of this?
So Twitter had a field day with this one. They had hilarious Full House memes everywhere. But this tweet from @Talbot Swan pointed out something very interesting, sharing a video from Aunt Becky's daughter saying, I don't know how much school I'm gonna attend, but I do want the experience of like game days, partying. I don't really care about school, as you guys all know.
that was on point. That's a really good rendition of that.
We're talking about Becky, so you gotta put on the voice.
Well, good luck to your mama, because she going from the Full House to the, what is it? The
jailhouse.
The jailhouse, so good luck.
Russell Westbrook was close to going to the big house because he was about to snap on those people.
Yeah, he
He
was.
was about to snap.
Yeah, so hashtag Russell Westbrook, and I don't know if you guys saw the clip, but during a Utah Jazz game, apparently a fan came up to Russ while he was on the sideline and said, get on your knees, boy, where you should be, or something like that. And Russell Westbrook went off, and he said something like, oh, I'll put you and your wife on your knees, or something crazy.
He was serious.
No, he was like, I'm about that action, and you and your wife could get it. Your mama could get it if she outside. Your auntie could get it if she
I got
at the
hands
street.
for all y'all.
Everybody gonna get it. Russell is me.
Whenever somebody swear to God that they're gonna whoop your ASS, you should just shut up. Just go home.
Yeah, and Utah Jazz actually still with him, and last night released a statement basically banning that fan from ever attending any games. Yeah.
But their fans have habitually been trash.
And speaking of which, that specific fan tweeted last year something racist. If we have the tweet here, he said something like Russell Westbrook needs to go back where he came from. Hashtag MAGA.
Shane. Shane?
Right.
Look at Shane. Now you ban Shane. Shame on you, Shane.
Our cousin Jussie tried to tell us about these MAGA.
I know. Jesse definitely did.
Yes.
Jesse should get like a year off of his sentence. They're going to try to give Jesse more time than they're giving Paul Manafort, but I digress.
Oh, boy.
That's really bad. Like, he tweeted mad racist. I love that Twitter came with all the receipts like, oh, yeah, that's what you said? Here's a receipt, here's a receipt, here's a receipt.
That's a good thing about Black Twitter. They always going to hold you to it.
Keep receipts, Shane.
Yes, and so Utah Jazz player Donovan Mitchell summed it up best with this statement. He said, I am personally hurt by the incident. As a Black man living in the community that I love and playing on a team that gives me the opportunity to live out my dreams, this incident hits close to home.
Wow.
Yes, yeah.
That was really, really dope. But in the words of my good friend, look at Dustin, there are only 3 dots and an ellipses. Just 3. Just 3, not 4. 3.
So next up, we have a Jaguar attack. You know, a Jaguar allegedly attacked a woman at an Arizona zoo after she tried to assert her white privilege of crossing a barrier to take a photo.
Are you Team Jaguar? Because you have one the Jaguar print.
I'm Team Jaguar, Team Animalistic, Team all that. But you know what? I just want to know. Did she think that this was Tony the Tiger behind the fence? Like, what was going on? Because in real life, I ain't never seen a Jaguar take a selfie.
No, me neither. I never seen that either. Like, I think she felt like she wanted to pet it. She wanted to braid his hair. She thought it was like a stuffed animal or something.
Yeah.
But that Jaguar was about that action.
She had the right one this time because if you didn't notice, this Jaguar is a black Jaguar.
Ooh.
Hello.
Right.
We bite.
It's a Black Panther? It's T'Challa?
It's T'Challa. No, but you know what though? I know Twitter was like saying, "Oh my gosh, don't euthanize." Am I using the right word? Don't do anything.
Don't put it down.
Jaguar.
No.
You know, and are you guys Team Jaguar here?
I'm Team Jaguar
I'm Team
too.
Jaguar.
She hopped over that fence smelling like Twinkies and Spam.
Yeah.
And that Jaguar was like, oh, you delicious. I'm about to.
Yes.
Exactly.
Let me get a taste. Let me bite.
Exactly. What happened behind?
Yeah, the zoo quickly followed up and responded saying that the Jaguar will not be put down or will not be harmed or punished for these actions. So he's straight. Yes.
Amen
Team
to the Jaguar.
You know what happened behind the fence was natural selection. Let's keep it real. You know what I mean? So you jump behind a fence, they gonna naturally eat you. That's what happens. All right.
And here's a tweet from @Willis_CJ. The Jaguar looking at the white woman at the zoo hopped the fence for a pic. And it's a picture of our Michael Jackson in the trees. Why he's there, I don't know.
Mike used to be in that tree talking to the 3-eyed raven.
Whispering.
He used to be getting all of this up.
He was up there looking for bubbles.
Yeah, too soon. Too
Yeah.
soon.
Y'all know Black women have like an affinity to Jaguars. They all got the Jaguar prints.
Yeah.
They all got that.
Speaking of Black women, #Aretha tribute. That happened this past weekend.
Segue.
Yes, and so CBS aired the Grammys Aretha Franklin tribute this past Sunday where Jennifer Hudson opened up the show. And there, with the host Tyler Perry, he officially announced that the Queen of Soul herself handpicked Jennifer Hudson to play her in her biopic coming up.
That's dope.
Yes, yeah.
That's dope.
You know, Jennifer Hudson opened up the tribute. She did a great job, but Fantasia shut it down. I mean, Fantasia, you know, she always brings it, and we all know Aretha Franklin is her idol. So it's kind of sad to see that she won't be playing Aretha. I know that's like her lifelong goal.
All checks ain't checks.
Yeah, but you know, it's a Black queen still gonna do it, and that's gonna be J Hood. I'm glad they ain't reach out to Jennifer Lopez. You know how they be doing that.
That is true. That is true.
You know what?
That's true.
I say we start the campaign now to have Fantasia play Patti LaBelle in her biopic.
I think that would be dope.
Yeah, she
I
got
mean,
the shoulders to-
if we talking about J-Lo, I think we should get Glenn Close to play Aretha Franklin.
I can see Fantasia now. I can see it now.
with the
I'm
wig
sorry.
and the
With
thigh
the wig.
tattoo, like, hey.
But yeah, shout out to her and shout out to both of them. They did a great job with the tribute, and I can't wait to see what J Hood does with this role.
She's gonna do phenomenal. She had a lot of paint chopped in there. She's a great actress, Oscar award-winning actress.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So shout out to
Let's have
her.
an Oscar.
And so #Chance the Husband is up next. And Chance the Rapper, as you all may have seen, married the mother of his adorable daughter, Kinsley, Kirsten Corley.
Shout out to Chance the Rapper. We got to kick him out of the hat club because his hairline too crisp for him to be wearing that hat.
Yeah, it ain't
I I thought he was, like me under there, but
Some of us need the support.
we need
I
this.
thought he was hatfishing this entire time.
I thought so
man.
too.
A hairline.
Yeah,
One of the
hairline.
cleanest headlines I've seen in a while.
Black hairlines matter, y'all.
Yes, and in case you missed it, check out this paparazzi footage of the ceremony. And in true Kanye fashion, he and his wife, Kim, showed up hella late to the
That
wedding.
is disgusting.
After the bride and groom have made it down the aisle, they're doing their vows, and here you see in this blue dress right here in the corner, she tips up the aisle as if it's her show.
I can't.
Right.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, she's also wearing a look that Naomi Campbell wore many years ago. And
Shout out to Black Queens again.
Right, you know the internet say that Kim K's out here trying to steal all of our
Yeah.
Black Queen Naomi Campbell's looks.
First of
what's
all,
up.
I'm upset that Kanye looked like he was coming in, he was checking in at the Publix warehouse, about to go fill in the freezer real quick. Like, it's a wedding. Like, why are you dressed like this? And why does Kim look like she's going to sleep? Like, what is
Kim looked like she was ready for Freaknik. She looked like she
She
was ready
did,
to get
she
it
did.
popping
Ooh.
at somebody else's wedding. And
Speaking of Freaknik, that is our last trending topic of today. And hashtag Freaknik, Black Twitter rediscovered the 90s Freaknik Atlanta story documentary on YouTube, causing it to become a trending topic for days. So this past Saturday, @Father Bonnet tweeted a screenshot from the documentary with the caption, "Text your parents and ask if they went to Freaknik," and reply to this with the screenshot. Let's see whose mama or daddy was about it.
I text all my aunties and cousins about Freaknik, and one of them was like, I ain't gonna mention her name because I don't want to embarrass her. She was like, I was 16 and 15 at Freaknik. I was like, oh, really?
And grown.
I'm from Haitian. She wasn't allowed to do nothing, so she ain't go to no Freaknik. But
Freaknik.
I saw the actual threads, and they were hilarious. Do we
Yeah.
have a couple of those?
Yes, and so the thread of Freaknik photos received over 29,000 likes in like
Wow.
5 days and
Wow.
more than 9,000 retweets. Folks also did respond with screenshots of what their parents responded with. Some of the real drama went down in '97. And so you'll see @JustAniWani tweeted, "If your dad name is Leandre Woods, my daddy fought him for dancing with my mama at Freaknik in '97.
If your name Leandre, you supposed to get fought. I'm just saying, like.
Yes.
But I always wanted to go to Freaknik, but by the time I got old enough to go, it was over.
Well, you know what?
So I'm
Shout out to
sad.
the fact that a good chunk of Black Twitter is here because of Freaknik.
Yeah.
So can we give y'all mamas and y'all daddies a little round of applause for getting their freak on?
Plus, if we keeping it real, if we keeping it 100 like we do here, the real Freaknik is Duce Palooza.
It really is though.
Duce Palooza, that's Freaknik.
Trap karaoke.
I was gonna say that
Karaoke.
too.
If you at HBCU, probably accuse oil spill is one
If you from New York, the 6 train.
yeah, could be.
You ever been on the 6 train in New York?
Yeah,
Going
I
to the
have.
Bronx?
Yeah,
That's
I have.
Freaknik for real.
You're right.
2 Train too.
You're right about that. Not the 2 Train.
So last but not least, we must give it up for hashtag Ladylike,
Whoa.
which is Jessie Woo's new single.
That's Jessie Wu single.
Yes.
It's actually not a single.
Okay.
But those of you who know that I was on Love and Hip Hop, you've seen the story behind it. I had some producers ask me to pay them $35,000 for their song. But shout out to my sister, Mona Scott Young, for getting the network to get it for free, so y'all can enjoy it for free as well.
Nice.
Cheers.
We're going to play a little bit of it.
Where you go, turn around, there I go. It's none of your business. Sac paseo
Hey.
Hey.
But I look forward to performing that at Carnival, at all the Haitian functions. Ladylike is definitely just the beginning. My real EP comes out next month, so
Okay.
until then we could, until then we can.
That's my What About Your Friend.
Oh, wow.
But thank y'all for the love, thank you.
Yes.
That's dope. Congratulations on that. That's major. That's major. So now it's time to put some shine on to someone who's giving back to his community in a major way. And this week we're gonna put the highlight on my guy, 21 Savage. He wants to know how much money you got, a lot. And he is out here making sure you take care of it by officially announcing his plans to expand his 21 Savage bank account campaign.
Right, he's teaming up with Get Schooled and Juma to deliver 150 jobs to at-risk Atlanta youth this June, enrolling each of them into his financial literacy workshops. Juma will help students to learn through a number of opportunities in sports and entertainment across the country.
Yeah, 21 has been receiving a lot of praise on Twitter for stepping up to the plate. @O_Holmes tweeted, when our school districts don't step up to teach our kids about financial literacy, it's good to see someone willing to invest their own money into an initiative like this. I think it's so dope. In school, we learn things like the earth was round. We don't really learn how to pay bills, how to pay rent. I was like, Oh, we gotta pay rent. It was a lot.
Yeah, I think that is dope because, you know, 21 Savage has been through so much this year already with immigration. And now we're seeing him step up and say, listen, I think recently he said, you know, I don't want to be all about jewelry. He put the jewelry down. He's like, yo, I want to use my platform to educate all my youngsters out there. Like, listen, you can be cool, you can be a gangster rapper and still be about your coin, literally. So shout out to 21 Savage.
It's a lot of celebrities out there too who are stepping up to the plate to really put their money where their mouth is. And I think this is going to be, you know, one of the beginnings of many more people to do stuff like this.
Of course. So 21 Savage definitely proves you cannot judge a book by its cover.
Nope.
And his growth has not gone unnoticed. We have @_Q_. There's so many underscores, but he tweeted, 21 Savage's growth in the industry and as a person is inspirational.
Yeah. It's a bank account. It's a knife.
Yeah, very inspirational.
So salute to 21 Savage on your grow up. It's really inspiring to many of us out there, and I'm excited to see more about the bank account program. Keep shining, my brother.
Yes. Shout out to 21.
Yeah. Now, normally, shout out to 21. Make some noise for him.
Yeah.
So since 21 Savage is doing some good, we're not going to highlight who's beefing this weekend. We're going to do something a little bit different and talk about something that was popular on Twitter, which is actually called unpopular opinions.
Right.
It was all over the timeline.
My timeline was on fire with this hashtag. I really couldn't wait to get into work and talk to you guys all about this. Now, this tweet from @DanteOwner says, unpopular opinion. Y'all, I don't even know if I feel like I'm going to get struck down by lightning saying that. He tweeted, cornbread is nasty. Cornbread is nasty.
You can't even say it.
Come on, Black Twitter.
You can't even say it. You can say it.
He said it was nasty. I'm ready to get attacked. Now, listen.
It was his mother cornbread that's nasty. His mother cornbread was nasty.
I am of the firm belief that in the Bible, when God sent down manna to the Israelites, it was cornbread. You know what I'm saying? So I can't have y'all out here chastising cornbread like that.
Cornbread is delicious.
It's delicious. It's
delicious.
good for your heart.
I don't know about that.
Okay, what's good for your soul?
That might be an unpopular opinion, that cornbread is good for your heart. Cornbread is nasty is just your opinion.
Exactly. Your mama cornbread nasty.
I saw one this week and I had to talk about it. This one is from that Ashley K, who tweeted, SZA can't sing. She's an amazing artist, amazing musical genius. Her lyrics and content production in general, I'ma do me attitude, but her voice is just okay at best. Unique if you want to be nice. No, that's wrong. I think SZA can sing. She can sing better than me. She can probably sing better than you. She might not be able to sing as good as some of the people who go to your church, but SZA is dope. Why are you making that face?
SZA definitely doesn't have that Sunday choir voice.
But do you need
It's not
it?
hitting. But I think why people say that is because a lot of times when you see her live performances, it just doesn't match up. She kind of misses the mark. But recently she had the struggles with her vocal cords, I think it was, her doctor. So let's see if she does better this year. But it really, we could go back and forth about SZA all day.
I saw Mary J. Blige perform once and she sounded horrible.
No,
but that don't mean
she. Do that.
But wait, no, let me finish. But that don't mean she can't sing. Just because she sounded bad one time. Yeah, we always sound bad once in a while.
SZA, it's like a lot of videos out there where people like, she can't sing, and they show the, listen, it's like this, right? I think I was saying this to Ray. This past weekend, the vocal Bible herself, Brandy, had a bad time at Jazz in the Gardens. Now, we all know she can sing, though.
Yeah.
We all know she can sing.
We all know that she could sing.
Yeah.
Exactly, could. Could is the key word.
Yes.
Remember that video of Mariah Carey warming up, but she was like, oh, this Christmas.
It's rough.
But the thing is, I think with SZA's thing is she doesn't sing songs that demand vocal ability. She sings songs that's kind of like a vibe.
She's
it's like,
more of a vibe.
Well, look, as long as you stay in your lane, I'm not going to be mad at you.
Yeah. So, hey, at the end of the day, we could go back and forth about this all day, but it would be downright disrespectful if we didn't let Ray in on the tweets. Let us know what the people are thinking.
Yes, and so this tweet from @2DopeBoys went in on our boy Kanye, because you know Kanye's been doing these Sunday services. And so in response to the unpopular opinion Kanye edition, he said he's doing these booth Sunday services to make everyone forget that he supported a racist, xenophobic, misogynistic bigot for 2 years, and y'all falling hook, line, and sinker for all of it.
Well,
Jesse, I'm gonna let you go ahead and handle it.
I I don't care how many times Kanye remixes I Get So Weak by SW and puts a church organ in the background. Sus, I am not subscribing to you.
Yeah.
You are done. We are done. And that is my choice.
Hello.
I unfollowed Kanye West a long time ago. We mentioned him twice on this show.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think that was an unpopular opinion. I just thought that was the truth.
Yeah, it is.
So he kept it 100. So let's move on, right?
Let's
I
keep
would
it
say,
moving.
I would say let's change Kanye to Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye. Okay, well, let's talk about a real star. Okay, I'm so excited to welcome our next guest who continues to flex her star power on Fox's hit series Star and carries the crown as the first transgender actress to play a transgender role as a series regular on network television. Let's take a look at her magic on screen.
Yes.
Jaden! You good? Cotton, I'm gonna get your baby. If he touched one hair on my son's head, as long as I give Xander that evidence and keep his dirt low, he not gonna do nothing to Jaden or me. This is why I told your mama I need to handle this by myself. No, I'm coming. Cotton, I don't know. That's my son! I'm coming. You can't stop me.
Please welcome Amiyah Scott, everybody. Yeah.
Amiyah, it's so dope to have you in the studio with us today on Power Star Live. We're so excited. Listen, the premiere of Star is tonight.
Yeah.
How do you feel? How are you feeling?
I'm so excited. This is season 3.
Yes.
We stopped like halfway. We have like 18 episodes, so we air 9 and then take a break.
Yes.
And it just feels good, you know. I love the cast. I love the storylines.
Yes.
I'm so excited for everybody to see tonight's show.
Yes. Speaking of storylines,
Yes.
your character has evolved so much since season 1. What can we look forward to this season?
Cotton is a mom now, so I believe that it's her maturity. I think that we still get the wild spunkiness that we got first season, but it's a little more refined, you know?
This was your first major acting role, correct?
Yes, it is.
What has it been like for you? And I remember, like, what was it also like for you the first time after the announcement?
Yeah.
It was life-changing. I think that it was something, because we all tend to perform somewhat throughout life, if that makes sense. So I think that I was able to use my life experience to help me within my role. But it changed my life to be around such great people. Like, I've gotten the best advice. I mean, like, imagine I get a crash acting course with like Queen Latifah or like Benjamin Bratt, or you know what I mean? It's just, it's such a blessing.
Benjamin Bratt is super cool too.
Your life is lit, and so is your timeline. First of all, you're always talking about what you're listening to. So what's on your playlist right now?
Okay, so right now, I just got back from Dominican Republic.
Okay.
So I have a bunch of like reggaeton music and
okay.
stuff like that. I'm trying to learn Spanish.
Okay,
So I really don't know what they're saying, but I love the melodies and the beats and stuff like that.
Nice.
How much Spanish can you speak?
Sí.
Poquito, de nada.
Yes.
De nada.
Yes, and I know grande.
Right.
Yes.
Also, too, on your Twitter, you go by King Amiyah Scott. What's the story behind that?
Okay, so basically what happened is that I had an Instagram. I didn't really pay attention to the guidelines, and my page got deleted. And then my first handle was just Amiyah Scott. So I had to think about a different handle. Now, my original name was Arthur, and then I was like, okay, King Arthur. Then Beyonce at the time was saying that she's the king. So it just all kind of worked with me in the moment when I had to create a name in 5 minutes to get back on the ground.
Oh, nice, nice.
So it was
nice.
like boom, and it just manifested itself as
Right.
Because I think, like, what I really liked about it was that because a woman can be a king too, and that's a whole different conversation. But I like the play on words because I'm most definitely a woman.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
You do a lot of stuff with philanthropy for the LGBTQ community. Why is that so important to you?
I think it's all about giving back, and I think it's about supporting those who support you. Like, most of the time, people who have a voice or who have the clout or who have the opportunities to say things and change things, they don't always do that.
Yep.
Like, back in the gap, being a trans woman, the MO was if you're passable or real, then you just go away and you just live your little secret life somewhere.
Right.
But I didn't want to do that.
And I'm so glad you didn't, because you've been an inspiration not just to your community, but to all of us. So thank you so much. Now, on this note, we want to play a game with you. It's called #this, #that.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you 2 hashtags, and you get to pick which one you would like.
Okay.
So, first one, hashtag phone call or hashtag FaceTime? Which one would you prefer?
Hashtag phone call.
Why?
Because FaceTimes are by appointment.
Right. And to me, phone calls are by appointment too. I'm hashtag text.
Hashtag text message.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
I was gonna say,
message, can you talk? Can you FaceTime?
Exactly. I was gonna say I don't like FaceTime just sporadically because my wig don't be on.
Right.
Exactly. So let me know before so I can put my wig on. Okay.
My mother always calling me on FaceTime me unsolicited. Don't unsolicit.
Oh, that's with your mom. You don't get your mom. Like your mom, your close friends, that's okay. But a stranger, don't just FaceTime me random.
Exactly.
Moms call it the worst time. They got like radar. Like,
they do.
Worst
they
time. Call now.
Hashtag Hennessy or hashtag Ciroc?
Hashtag Hennessy, but I love what Puff is doing.
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
Hashtag sugar grits or hashtag salt grits?
Hashtag, oh Jesus, salt grits.
Salt
grits.
Thank
But
you.
a pinch of sugar is not bad, but it's salt grits if I had to pick one.
Right. I'm not mad at anybody who puts sugar in their grits, although I am a butter and cheese person.
Right.
Yeah.
Hashtag Netflix and chill or hashtag dinner in the movie?
I mean, it depends on what I want.
I was gonna say.
On that note, we're gonna play a game called Whose Line Is It Anyway? We're gonna give you, let's put your acting chops to the test, give you some classic lines, and you try to tell us who they're from. I think that's how it goes.
Well, I think we want her to act them out.
Yeah, you act them out.
You act them out. You act them out. So you act them out.
Wait, okay.
You gotta act. We're gonna put your acting chops to the test, and you act them out.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. So the first one is
The number one line is "All my life I had to fight" from The Color Purple.
Oh, so I have to do that?
yeah. You have to act it out. We putting you to work.
I'm here to do a show. Okay. So wasn't she was like, all my life I had to fight.
Exactly.
Right?
Boom.
That was pretty good. My favorite line from that one is, I may be black, I may even be ugly, but I'm here.
I love it.
The second one is "Sit your $5 ass down before I make some change."
Oh, but see, I'm gonna need a jump rope for that.
See, I know, right?
I got on my black leather.
Yeah.
So the third one would be, "Oh, now you're gonna shoot me in my pinky toe" from Harlem Nights.
You saw Harlem Nights before?
Yes, with Della Reese, rest in peace.
Yes.
I love that movie. I
Yeah.
love that scene. But y'all, come on now, y'all.
Come on, you can
Is
do
there
it.
a movie line that you know by heart that
Yes.
you're really good at?
A movie line
That you could give to us?
by heart that I'm really good at.
I know you love mermaids.
I do love mermaids, but I love Waiting to Exhale too. Y'all would be surprised to see me do Bernadine in that closet.
Can I get like
Can
one
we get
little?
a little? Okay, so she'll do it behind. She'll do it behind
You
stage.
know, I mean something personal, but I do want to come in and say, honey, why do we get the black peep
I
toe and
know,
leather
yeah,
memo?
we having a moment, my bad. So you have a new book coming out.
Yes, I do.
And it's coming out March 31st. It's Memoirs of a Mermaid.
Yes.
So what do we have to look forward to in your book?
I think it's just me, and it's not just my life story, but it's my journey. It's me being transparent. Like, you know how we are so quick to run to Instagram and talk about the highs, but we don't talk about the lows.
Yeah.
And those happen.
True.
And they mold us and they change us and we learn things from them. It's really my perspective on my life and what I've been through. And I really wanted to be 100% vulnerable about it, because so many times people give you, you know, those dreams of, oh yes, I started my business with $50 and I slept in the car for 10 weeks. And that's great and it's not taken away from it, but that's not realistic.
Everybody's story.
And that's not everyone's story.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to take the time to share and to hopefully inspire. And it's not just about being trans, it's about being authentically you.
Yeah, I like that. Well, thank you so much once again
so
for
happy to
coming.
meet you.
Me too. I'm so happy to meet you. And you guys, Star comes back on tonight.
Yes.
Tonight.
Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern.
9 p.m.
I'm on Fox.
I want to thank you very much for coming through to our show. We do something here we call the Power Walk. I'm going to give you 20 seconds to say and do whatever you want as you walk off stage. Thinking this is like your soul train lines wherever you got to go next.
Okay,
So,
I got you.
here you go. The time starts now. Thank you for coming.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Thanks again. Love you too.
So this is like the polite way of putting me out? Okay, we'll start tonight, you guys, at 9 p.m. My new book, Memoirs of a Mermaid. It's
Again, Memoirs of a Mermaid comes out March 31st. Star comes back on tonight, and I cannot wait to see King Amiyah Scott
Yeah.
do her thing.
Super lovely, super lovely.
So, Ray, what's going on in the tweets?
All right, so we have a tweet coming in from our brother J Dukes 1911, and he tweeted, "As if Black Twitter wasn't entertaining enough, we now have an actual show. Watch the hashtag others try to copy us. Hashtag first in flight, hashtag trendsetters, hashtag culture creators, hashtag I love us.
We live, everybody. We live.
Yeah, we here.
And that was a lot of hashtags.
There were a lot of hashtags.
It's always a good tweet when you put a ton of hashtags on after it.
Thank you so much for the love, J. Dukes.
Yeah, that was super dope. Keep it moving. Now let's get into origin of a meme. This is one of my favorite segments where we break down where your favorite memes come from. This one is a really, really good one because, you know, guys, once Twitter gets a hold of a meme or a picture, it transforms into something that's just a viral sensation.
That's right. Today's meme actually touched me before it made me laugh. This little boy was so flippin' cute. And man, I have to admit, when I first saw it, I was torn because I was confused because obviously this is a little boy in an African village, so I didn't know if I should be laughing. But here we are.
I mean, look,
it's viral.
What's funny is funny, and this one was a super classic. I remember seeing it for the first time. It was dubbed the skeptical African boy meme. Ray, can you tell us where it came from?
Absolutely. So this week's origin of a meme highlight started in 2012 when a photo was taken of a then medical student from Chicago, Hannah Pranav. On a project in Uganda, Hannah was walking with her group to a local market and caught the attention of a little boy who was about 2 or 3 years old. She went up to him and said, "Hi." Although he didn't speak English, she said he was the most animated child she'd ever met.
Because she didn't know what he was saying.
I mean, he does look animated. He looks like, okay, girl, are you really here?
Yeah.
Right.
Being genuine? Are you doing this for the pictures? What's good?
He gave her the ultimate side eye.
Right.
Exactly.
And so a member of the group who was with her happened to snap a photo of the encounter. Her friend posted it to Reddit and it spread to Twitter instantly from there. We're not sure if this boy even knows that he's been a viral internet sensation, but hey, for the last 7 years, he's been blazing up the internet.
That story is so interesting.
Yes.
For all we know, he could be like the best kid in his village, the genius of his village.
He could be the Russell Wilson or the LeBron James or
Right.
whatever of his. But you know what? Listen, even the parody page, the President Obama parody page that I follow had this to say: how do I adopt that little skeptical African kid? That meme is adorable.
Yeah. One of my favorites was from at Juice God, who tweeted the skeptical African kid who replaced Jadakiss, and he said he had to lean and look down and everything. It was crazy.
No, but can we talk about how he actually looks like Jadakiss?
He really does, yeah.
He looks like Jadakiss's kid.
That. Yeah, like
the diaspora is strong.
Okay, it's strong, baby. But Black Twitter is so creative. They weren't done. Then they turned this into the, so you're telling me, I remember when that went viral. So you're telling me, there was one tweet that said, so you're telling me the black iPhone is faster than the white iPhone? Please explain.
It might actually be true, I think. But at the African Kid Life tweeted, so you're telling me in America, pizza arrives before the police?
That's a good question.
I gave up pizza for Lent.
That's a good
But we really want to stress, though, that this is a real boy with a real family in northern Uganda.
Yeah.
So if anyone has any information on him or his family, please hit us up at Power Star Live and give us the 411 on this kid.
Or listen, if there's Wi-Fi in the village, FaceTime us.
Yes.
We would be glad to have y'all on the show.
I love the people of Uganda. You know, one of my favorite movies, Queen of Katwe, was shot there.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yes, and they're really expressive, colorful people. So it doesn't surprise me that this kid is as popular as he
All
is.
that, yes.
Yeah.
Now, before we get out of here, we want to bring you the best thing you'll see all week. We know that the timeline can be a little messy, so we want to make sure you're seeing the magic and inspiration you guys may have missed. Now, this is where our social media specialist, Mr. Ray Love Jr., goes and gets all the inspiring content that you guys put out there. And I gotta say, it's nothing like seeing your idols put their money where their mouth is. Jay-Z is the perfect example. He used his entertainment company, Rock Nation, to help a kid in Florida who was facing a major legal battle. Ray, tell us more about it.
Yes, and so back in February, 11-year-old Jabari Talbot decided he did not want to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance during class at his Lakeland school in Florida. So he told the substitute teacher that the flag was racist and the national anthem was offensive to black people. What Colin?
It's
what
good to feel. I mean, it's not good to feel like that, but that's a fair assessment.
I would say so too.
You got good parents at home.
Hello?
You know the whole song.
Right.
You can't just cut out a verse and be like, it's good now.
Right, and so they took it way beyond bonds, and the police were called, and Jabari was arrested for disrupting a school function and resisting arrest without violence. Now it gets worse. The judicial court offered a deal to not prosecute him if the boy would complete a diversion class, but his mom was like, nah. And that's when Jay-Z and Rock Nation stepped in, supplying Alex Spyro as the lawyer for the case, and the case was officially dismissed.
Yeah. Rock Nation tweeted out this photo saying Jabari did not commit a crime. He didn't. A guilty plea was refused, rightfully so, and the case dismissed. Thank the Lord. We applaud you and support you, Jabari. Say that man's name, please.
Say his name.
Jabari Talbot. Say his name.
And Black Twitter responded with a collective sigh of relief and recognized Jay-Z for helping make this happen.
Jay-Z's been doing great work, man.
He has.
Shout out to Jay. Shout out to everybody over at Rock Nation.
Yes.
Make some noise.
At Dubison tweeted, Jay-Z high-key turning into a civil rights icon.
Yeah.
Yes, icon. Trayvon Martin, Kaepernick, Khalif Browder story, 21 Savage, and now Jabari Talbot. He's putting words and money into action. Nothing but respect for his work.
Yeah, what I love about Jay-Z is there's so many rappers that would tweet, well, we should do this, but Jay-Z actually does it.
Right.
And that's why he is who he is.
Yeah.
Guys, 30 minutes goes by way too quickly. That's a wrap on today's show already. Are y'all sure? I ain't even got to watch on. But, yo, we want to thank King Amiyah Scott for stopping by. Make some noise for Amiyah and all the great work that she's doing. Make sure you guys tune in for tonight's season premiere for Fox's Star. And we got to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to @ us using the hashtag PowerStarLive. And make sure that you tag us for all the tweets that you want us to see.
That's right. Remember, this is your show, so let us know how you want it. I want to get all the funny memes. I want to get them all, so send them to me. Send them to PowerStar Live as well.
Yes, and be sure to tune in here on Wednesday at 4 o'clock. We'll be here at the same time. My wig will be on. Did y'all see how nice Zilla's beard looks today?
Yes.
It's going to be even nicer next week, so make sure you come back right here at 4 p.m. PowerStar Live.
Yeah.
The PowerStar Live handle on Twitter.
Black Twitter, stay undefeated.
See you next week.
Rise, oh yeah, it's time, PowerStar Live. Step into the lime, light is too bright. The biggest stars ever coming at you live. Melanated hashtags, get bags or grab some tea. The culture on display, clapbacks for you to see. Uncut, unfiltered shade like under tree. And every Wednesday, only one place you should be. PowerStar Live.